YouTube? So, if you guys have been looking at my OPGG recently, you'll probably have noticed that I've been doing a new build. And what if I told you that right now Hecarim has a 47% win rate, but with this new build that I innovated a few days ago, Hecarim's win rate has actually skyrocketed. And it's at a point now where I think genuinely the champion might go even past a 50% win rate, even though right now he's like considered a 47. So, for this build to work, you need actually a very particular rune setup. First things first, you want to go Phase Rush or Domination Secondary. Your Domination Secondary runes stay the same. Ingenious Hunter, Eyeball Collection, that will never change. But Primary, you actually go Transcendence instead of Celerity. And in your 3 little runes, you want to go Ability Haste. And the reason why you do this, in a lot of your games, you're actually going to build Merc Treads, not Ionian Boots. Like this game, for example, they have a lot of CC, so I want to get Merc Treads. So since I'm going to be going Merc Treads, I need to have Ability Haste from my runes, since I won't get it from my Ionian early on. So I'll just kind of show you guys how the game kind of like plays out, and I'll explain my thought process throughout, and then I'll also explain the build as the game goes on. But let's just say it's a build that I never thought I'd actually be doing for Hecarim, but it reminds me of the old Chem Tank days, if anyone remembers that. The old Chem Tank Manimune days. So as usual, we're always going to be pathing top to bot full clear. As Hecarim, you always want to be doing a full clear. I mean, not really always a full clear. So it's like you always want to be clearing your top side, and then after you look for a mid opportunity. So like right now, after I clear my wolves, I want to see if there's a gank opportunity mid. But it's like Swain has Ghost Flash, so would I ever be able to kill him early on? No. Unless he takes a bad trade with Karma, but he's still full HP. So that's why what we're going to do is we're just going to like say whatever. And then we're just going to go for our full clear. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick to this game that you can use in your games. This game we're against a Kha'Zix. And the thing about Kha'Zix is that he's a champ that can invade, right? So what we're going to do is look at this. When we're clearing our Raptor camp, we drag it out like this, right? And then we ward here, like that. Boom. So what this does is it makes it so that now if Kha'Zix decides to go for like a 4 or 5 camp invade, and then invade my bot side, I have a ward right here, and I get vision beforehand, and I can either like prematurely smite the red, or I can just like run away in time, or I'll be fine, right? So now we're going to be checking lane states again. We're going to see what happens. Okay, so Kha'Zix just hit the Scrying Orb. I saw it on my minimap. So we know that right now he's either on blue or Grom. But we know that he's 100% one of those two. We could probably look for a bot gank, honestly. I don't think Kha'Zix would be waiting in lane for a counter gank. Because that would be the only thing he could do that would kind of like fuck me up here, but I don't think he will. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go for the bot gank here. If I go for the bot gank, they'll just be able to run away in time. So I'll just use my mid prio to secure the scuttle. And now what we're going to do is I'll show you guys an actual crazy gank pathing. So we need a ward here, make sure Kha'Zix isn't bot, and then watch this. So now we're going to gank from behind the tower. We're going to force Shin Flash. If Jinx would have actually landed the W there, Jin would have died. But it's okay. That's actually not that bad. So the thing that I love about this new build is that when you reset, you don't actually need 1350 reset anymore. The best reset timer that you could actually get on this build is 1050 gold, not 1350. Because since you're not rushing Ionian boots anymore, you just get your T1 boots with your tier. And then if you can afford to get like 1 or 2 longswords or however many, then it's fine. So now all we have to do is we just full clear again, top to bot, and we're vibing. Okay, well I know Kha'Zix is bot side, but if we get this kill on Jin, it's huge. Perfect. I don't think I died a brand here though, do I? Okay, nice. Maybe I could shove in the bot wave and then look for dragon, but the reason why I don't want to is just because I'm too low. I'd rather just get my reset off and then we look for something. So now this is the other thing about the build. So the other thing about this build that's good is that you're not actually buying Ionian boots early, right? So you can actually commit gold early on for your items. So the reason why this build is good, right, is because you're rushing Manimune. So this is a big thing. And essentially what rushing Manimune does is it makes it so like the 400 gold you spend on tier works towards your first item, so you're getting an earlier power spike, and you also get a lot more gold committed for like actual damage. Because when you have your Manimune completed early on at like level 1, or like not level 1, but like whenever you finish it, it actually gives you like 70 flat AD. And I didn't realize that until like someone had actually brought it up to me. I was like, wait, really? But yeah, so it actually turns out that Manamune gives me 70 flat AD as soon as it completes, which is more AD than even like Jackthar gives you. So even though you don't have the Mirror Mana completed, just having the Manamune completed is like good enough. Okay, so now Kha'Zix took the dragon, so we're gonna want to invade his top side here. Alright, so I'll just do Raptors and then I'll probably look for Krugs. Looks like Singe went for roam bot. If Kha'Zix is here, nice. Perfect. So that's the reason why I wanted to finish the Raptors with Q, is because I thought that there was a chance that he could be there. Gangplank's probably going to stall my entrance from here, but I could come all the way around, and then we kill him. If we just get the GP kill here, this is massive, by the way. Okay, nice. Already 3-0, 8 minutes in. And you know what? GP's dead. Kha'Zix just died. And the thing about Kha'Zix dying is that we already cleared his entire top side, right? So where's Kha'Zix gonna path? He instantly paths bot. What does that mean? That means we just take Herald. Oh, wow. You know, I'm going to be honest, I'm extremely surprised that he didn't go for bot side. That's crazy. Because the thing is, he had no top side camps up, but I guess since his, like, Brandon and Swain were, like, hard committing for us there, that's the reason why they stayed. It's okay, though. Good news is we already have our Manamune completed and we're only 9 minutes in. So, like, that's an insane damage spike for me. I can maybe just run in here. If Herald resets, it gives me time to get there. It doesn't, though. Dude, this blows. They're literally all, like, 1 HP. Wait, Heimer actually lives. Nice. 35 AD, and then my awe gives me a bonus 30 AD. 65 AD, unironically. How insane is that? And it's like I have that at 9.5 minutes. So that's why it's like, it took someone DMing me on Instagram and being like, yo, bro. And I was like, oh, shit. You know, like, damn. And now all we have to do is we just, like, full clear towards bot, and then we could probably look for maybe, like, a bot gank. Bot gank with ult, and we're chilling. You know what? I mean, the thing is, I'd want to invade his bot side, but I don't think I'd be able to. Because if I invade his bot side here, then he already probably, like, cleared it. So the only thing for me to take would be his top side. So now, onto item 2 of the item build, okay? If I can just get my fucking reset off. Is actually Aegis of the Legion. Or not Aegis, it's, well, I mean, it's Aegis, but you want to get Radiant Virtue. So the reason why Radiant Virtue is such a good item, also the reason why I didn't build Merc Treads is because, right now, Kha'Zix is the only fed one, so I don't want to commit gold for, like, magic resist when I don't need it. But now, as I was saying, the reason why you want to get Radiant Virtue is because Radiant Virtue actually gives you a fuck ton of tankiness just by pressing R. Like, you literally just press R, you instantly increase your max health by 10%. You also get so much armor and MR that it feels like old season chem tank. But the only thing is now you're rushing Manamune instead of getting it as a second item, and you're getting your tank item second instead of first. So I think what we're going to do now is, we know that Kha'Zix is resetting, so I'll just, like, path straight to Dragon and we should be chill. Let me see what I could actually do here. I think I'll pop Ghost right now. Oh shit. I mean, honestly, trading me for Swain isn't really that bad. 1-4 is decent there. I'll take it. And now, the good news is that when I respawn, I can probably just grab, like... Because I really want to get my Aegis, but I also don't want to wait in base, like, 5 seconds, because I want to get to the dragon as soon as it spawns. You know what? I'll just say fuck it and get Merc Treads. Because if I get Merc Treads right now, then the good news is that I already have, like, my tier 2 boots, so I can run to the dragon faster. Alright, nice. Alright, cool. So now what I do is I just, like, full clear upwards, and then we play for this Herald Hammer. As long as Hammer comes for it, we should have it secured 100%. Because I'm going to have Ghost. The only thing is I don't have my Mirror Mana stack just yet, but it should be fun. When do you take the farm after the gank, and when do you leave it? In lower elo, I'd say you always want to take it, but in higher elo, I leave it if my laner can get a freeze off it. Or if I can look for a regank based off lane state later on. It's just like you have to kind of, like, look at wave state and understand how it works. and then you just take it from there. Okay, so Kha'Zix is in my top side. I don't know why Heimer's not here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Nice, I got the smite off. Perfect. The only thing is I want to have smite for Herald, but it's like our Heimer is like... our Heimer is doing a little bit of trolling. Where is Heimer? Where is Heimer, guys? Where the fuck is Heimer? Oh, he's diving Jhin under Jin's inner turret. Well, the good news is that the enemy bot or the enemy like bot and mid are all gonna collapse on this. So as long as I have my team with me on this right now, we're fine. Because Kha'Zix could solo kill me here since I am isolated, but if I have Singed or Karma with me, then he can't. But yeah, the good news is like Heimer actually ended up baiting pretty hard. So we got the bot tower and then they bait, so they're both gonna die, but we got Herald. I mean, that's Kha'Zix meltdown. If Heimer just establishes bush dominance here, we're good. It's like we need Heimer to dominate this bush right now. As long as Heimer can dominate our bush chat, we're fine. Okay, the good news is he's dominating all our bushes. Like every bush that's around us, he's just inside of it. You know what I mean? So it's like if he's just sitting there, setting up his little turrets, it's like we're fine. The little Heimer guy. You know what? I'm gonna have my Mind Mune fully stacked, so I'm gonna do Gromp, and then I'll solo kill this Gangplank with 3 Q stacks. If he's shoving out this next wave, he's dead here. If not... Yep, okay, now he's dead. Perfect. Man, the damage once you complete Mirror Man, it's actually so crazy. Nice. I love Gangplank. Can't wait until that champ gets nerfed next patch. Okay, I just need to drop this Herald and we're good. Okay. I don't know how Singed ran away. Like, bro, if Syndrome just stayed on me there, we win, no? But like, okay, I guess. You guys need to all listen up right now, because this is where the build comes online. So now we have our Radiant Virtue, right? Now you're going to think to yourself, what item do I go next? You have 2 options. 3, actually. If the enemy team has a lot of shields, Serpent's Fang. If the enemy team has a lot of tanks that are stacking armor, Black Cleaver. If the enemy team is kind of like squishier, you get Spear of Shojin. This game I press tab, no armor Kha'Zix, no armor Gangplank. Swain is building whatever, but it's like he's the only one. So this game is 100% a Shojin game. Okay, if my Singe comes here, we can win this. I just want to get Q stacks. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I should really stop playing off this Singed. It's like, there have been 3 fights now, if he just rotates, we win. But it's like he hasn't rotated. But then I think to myself, maybe next time he'll rotate. But then it's like he doesn't rotate. And I think to myself, maybe next time he'll rotate. And it's like it just never ends up happening, you know what I mean? So it's like maybe I just need to sit here and be like, you know what? I cannot trust this guy anymore. Like I need to just accept the fact that he cannot be trusted. Okay, let me just grab this tower and then reset. If I get this tower, the good news is that I can get my BF sword. Okay, the bad news is Kha'Zix literally just one-taps me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think I'm gonna be useless this game until like 4 items. I would need to get Shojin and then I'd also need Death's Dance. Okay, all I need is to get Shojin. If I can just get Shojin, we win. Nice. Okay, that's a huge shutdown. You know that shutdown literally gives me Shojin? Remember when I said like 1 second ago, if I can just get Shojin, we win? And it's like, then I got enough gold for Shojin, so it's like, maybe we might just win. The reason why I'm fighting is because I saw that Kha'Zix was top. Okay! But you guys see what I mean? Like, when you have the Radiant Virtue, It literally feels like you can't be killed. Like, you're literally untouchable. It's like, the thing is, right now, I just didn't kill Kha'Zix one time. This game is literally just a game of, like, who kills who between me and Kha'Zix. I mean, I thought I might be able to get a double kill there, but once I get Death's Dance, I'll actually be able to carry this, I think. I just seen Death's Dance, and I think I'll get, like, Serylda's, the item after, and if I do Death's Dance, Serylda's, we're fine. But hold on. It's like, I might be able to find an angle right now. Okay, come on! Please, 20 damage! Oh my god. Okay, let me just get my blue, and if I can get blue wolves, and then reset with Death Dance. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess we just lost, didn't we? I mean, listen, I might have lost, but it's fine. I mean, I could have played better. If I would have just not called that initial Herald play and backed off after we got that, like, good play on their top side, then we would have actually been in, like, a really good position. But the problem is that Kha'Zix had a bunch of kills, and then when Kha'Zix had all those kills, he was able to just snowball. Maybe there's a chance we can sew in, unless, like, GP's just spawn camping our base. I mean, can they hold once they respawn? Or is it just over? It's like, can they hold or is it just over? Alright, hold on, unless? Nah, Kha'Zix is here, they just aren't here. Yeah, it's just over. But I mean, listen, we might have lost, but it's like, that's the new Hecarim build. So... hopefully you guys end up winning your game with it, but unfortunately for me, it's like this game was just not an angle.